Hello mga boss! Welcome back na naman sa ating panibagong video. This is Dong Tope on your screen. So right now, may panibago na naman tayong job interview tips. Of course, eto na tayo sa job interview tips number 3. And so, ano yung topic natin ngayon? Eto nga yung work commitment questions during a job interview. So mahalaga talaga na ma-master natin to work commitment questions kasi ito yung pinakaunang hinahanap ng mga interviewer or ng isang kumpanya sa isang empleyado or aplikante, ang work commitment. Okay? So ano ba yung work commitment? Ito yung willingness or yung dedication natin sa isang job na ina-applyan natin. Okay? Kung anong gano'n ka willing to have the job or kung gaano ka dedicated to work sa company. So, doon nila makikita sa mga work commitment questions nila. Sa pamamagitan doon nila malalaman kung gaano ka willing to have the job or willing to work with them. Okay? So, ngayon, for the work commitment questions, may dalawa tayong set of questions. Ito yung direct questions and indirect questions sa work commitment. Ano yung direct questions? Ito yung mga questions na tinatanong ka agad kung gano'n ka willing, kung gano'n ka dedicated na makuha tong trabaho na to. And then, when it comes to indirect questions naman, ito yung mga questions na parang logical, situational, and yun, mga scenario yung binibigay sa'yo para malaman nila kung how you really work committed. Okay? So, yan yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Kaya samahan nyo na ako. Tara, simulan muna natin sa direct questions. Here we go. And so, there you go mga boss. Ito na nga ang work commitment direct questions natin. Examples lang yan. And of course, questions still may vary depending on how the interviewer will going to construct the sentence. But of course, the thought of our answer is just the same, no? So, puntahan muna natin yung first question, how long you can stay in a company or the job. So, with that, I want you to take note of this one. In answering this question, don't provide any specific numbers or figure, okay? Say for example, don't provide, I can stay here for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, or whatsoever number is that. Why? Mga boss, di natin alam kung ano yung hinahanap nilang numbers when it comes to work commitment on how long you can stay, okay? So, better safe, para maging safe kayo sa yung sa answer ninyo, you can just say that you can stay in a company longer without providing any specific figure or numbers. So for an example, you can just say, I can stay in your company in a longer span as long as you wanted me to work with you in your company, because what I'm looking forward is to stay in your company and to grow together with the company. So, ganun, di ba? Ini-ensure nyo yung bagay na you will be staying longer in a company without saying the specific figure or number. Okay? Kasi nga, yun, di natin alam kung ano yung ilang years yung hinahanap nila para magstay yung isang empleyado sa isang company. Okay? So, that way, nakikita nila na you are work committed and you can stay longer in a company. Okay? So, second question or other questions, how do you see yourself 2 to 3 years from now, 3 to 5 years from now, 5 to 10 years from now? So, do you have plan going abroad? Do you have plan going back to studies? What is your short-term or your long-term plan? So, I just want you to take note of this one na yung answer or sagot na tong mga questions na to is just the same thought. But there is two way to answer this kind of questions, okay? It's just for example, how do you see yourself 2 to 3 years from now? So there will be two ways to answer this one. So first things first is depende kung ano yung job position na ina-applyan mo, either it is related or unrelated to your study or your course or your passion, okay? So say for example, nag-apply ka bilang isang teacher and then your education graduate. And so with that means it is related to your course. So how do you see yourself 2 to 3 years from now, 3 to 5 years from now, 5 to 10 years from now? So you can just say, I see myself teaching in the school and can stay longer in this school, in this organization, and wanted to contribute my skills, help students to of course learn and expand also their knowledge and something on so on like that. Okay, so your answer will should be related to of course the position that you are applying, or how do you see yourself in the near future will be still related to something that is your passion, your course, your studies, and the position. Okay, so what if you are applying for unrelated to your course or unrelated to your um, passion? Okay, just like for an example, you are an accountant graduate, okay, or let's just say you are still an education graduate or a criminology graduate. So, but yung ina-applyan yung trabaho is just for sales or for customer service. So that probably that is unrelated to your course, right? So paano mo naman siya sagutin? So you should focus on the job position. Okay? Don't think about your your passion. Don't think about your related studies or course. Why? Because that probably, of course, they cannot see work commitment if you are thinking about it. Because this is the job that we offer, and then you are thinking of another thing. Okay? Do you see the difference on it? So let me just give you an example. You're applying for customer service or sales, and then you are thinking about your studies or your related course or your related passion, which is being accountant. I see myself, I guess, being an accountant in a company and go with them and so on and so forth. I'll just say I'm a criminology graduate. I see myself being a policeman. And I'm in education graduate. I see myself 2 to 3 years from now, 5 to 10 years from now, as a teacher teaching in a school. But you're applying for sales or customer service representative job. So it means you are not committed to the job opportunity that you have right now because you are thinking about your future sa related course mo, sa passion mo. Okay? So it means you are not willing to stay longer in a company. So it means that you are not willing to have the job. Okay, so how you're able to of course rephrase that one, or you're able to ensure them that you are willing to have the job is just let them know na 2 to 3 years from now, let's just say graduate ka ng education criminology or ano, hindi ka naman related sa sales or sa customer service. You can just say, I see myself 2 to 3 years from now still working in your company, enhancing my skills when it comes to customer service, or contributing my skills when it comes to customer service, and will be able to help you expand with your company, grow with your company. So ganon, okay, you focus yourself to the job position and the to the company, okay, not to your future goals or future interests in life. Okay, same thing or same goals with, do you have any plan going abroad, or do you have any plan going back in studies? Don't say yes for this, just say no. Why? It's because this question also will conflict the interest of the company that offers job opportunity to you. Say for example, i-hire ka ng company. Let's just say, may chance ka na sanang i-hire ng company, but you have plan going abroad. So it means pala, yung di ka rin magtatagal lang sa company just because you have plan going abroad. Okay? It's a conflict of interest. Say for example, you have plan, i-hire ka na sana ng company, but the thing is, you have plan pala na going back to studies and they don't allow students. So, that probably, ang thing doon is, magko-conflict na naman sa interest because you have your interest in studies that probably mahihirapan ka sa mga schedules mo, sa time management, di ba? So, there will be a conflict of schedules not unless a company would like will accept student, okay? Not unless. But then, if yung company hindi naman nag-accept ng students, then magiging conflict of interest yun. Okay? So, take note of that one. Just always say no for these two questions. Do you have any plan going abroad? Do you have plan going back in studies? Just say no because it's a conflict of interest. Again, focus on the job opportunity that they offer. Focus on the job position that they offer. Okay? Focus on the company. And then, what is your short-term and your long-term plan? So, dito na naman tayo. Minsan, nafo-focus na naman tayo dun sa own personal goal and personal interest natin sa buhay. Why? It's because we're thinking about earning money. We're thinking about helping our family. So, that's actually a good thing, okay? There's nothing wrong about it. But the thing is, for this kind of question, parang tinetest ka rin how you will be able to think for the companies if ever, of course, your plan for the company, okay? So, short-term plan, no? Your short-term plan, minsan sinasabi natin na my plan is to earn money and help my family, and then after that, I would like to build up my business in the near future, or my plan is to take up the job that is related to my course or related to my passion. So yun sometimes yung nagiging short-term and long-term plan natin. But the thing is, again, focus on the job opportunity, focus on the job position, focus on the company. So your short-term plan should be like this. Para mas madali, para mas di ka nag-iisip. You can just say, my short-term plan is to get hired. My short-term plan is to get this job. My short-term plan is to work with you, okay? And then what will be your long-term plan? Your long-term plan is always see yourself on the growth, on your own growth sa company, again, still on the job position that you are applying, and then grow personally and grow professionally sa company na ina-applyan nyo, sa position na tinatrabaho nyo. So that's how you make your focus on yourself when it comes to work commitment. In that way, makikita nila na always topic mo is yung topic mo is always yung position na ina-offer nila sa iyo. Yung topic mo is always sa company. Then probably nakikita nila doon na eto, work committed na to, dedicated to na magkaroon to ng ganitong trabaho, dedicated to na magtrabaho talaga dito. Okay, willing talaga to na kahit anong iba to sa kanya is willing talaga tong mag-accept sa trabaho na to, na tumanggap sa company na to. Okay, so ganon guys, you always focus yourself again to the job opportunity, to the job position, to the company. Okay? Forget about your own personal goal and interest first when it comes to your related course or studies, your passion, if you are applying to a job position that is not related to your passion or your studies. But if it is related, then always let yourself discuss how you excel on that kind of field or position. Okay? So, yun lang for the work commitment questions. That is directly questions how committed you are when it comes to the job they offer. So, I hope that you learn from it, and we will discuss another work commitment questions. Ito na naman yung work commitment questions related sa job, but indirect questions. So, hindi ka diretsong tinatanong kung gaano ka willing sa isang trabaho, but rather, nagiging situational questions or logical questions ang tinatanong sa iyo ng interviewer to see if willing ka ba talaga mag-work or willing ka ba talaga to accept the job. So, we'll discuss that one on the next video, and I guess that's it. See you in the next video and cut.